Patriots brain trust will have some tough decisions to make as they hunker down and continue the process of cutting the roster to just 53 players by today at 4 p.m. Some of the most difficult choices will be in the defensive backfield, particularly cornerback, where the Pats have assembled a solid mix of veterans and younger players. But not all of them will be able to make the team, and as management decides who has earned a roster spot, undrafted corner J.C. Jackson hopes his strong finish to the preseason was enough to win a job. Jackson intercepted Giants rookie Kyle Lauletta twice on deep throws down the sideline in the Patriots' 17-12 win in Thursday night's final preseason game. He showed impressive awareness to get his head turned around and find the ball and flashed good hands in snagging both picks. "We've worked very hard the last couple of weeks to talk about those techniques and the proper way to play the receiver and the ball down the field," Coach Bill Belichick said yesterday. "I thought J.C. did a good job of it in the game, and he took the coaching and the examples of what we were trying to do on the practice field and turned it into productive plays. When those plays come up, they're critical plays because of the amount of yardage involved," Belichick continued. "We need to play them properly, and the opportunities that we had in the game one thought we did a better job of, in a tight race for reserve cornerback spots with rookie Keon Crossan in the mix as well as 10-year veteran Jason McCourty. Jackson's performance just might have been enough to give him an edge. Yeah, I had something to prove Thursday. I knew I had the ball. This is the last preseason game and I'm trying to make the roster," Jackson said after the game. "Coach was telling me all week to turn my head around on the deep ball, so I turned my head around and I just made a play on the ball. I became the receiver and made a play." Despite the pair of interceptions that showcased his potential, it wasn't all positive for Jackson, who was undrafted out of Maryland this spring. He was badly burned on a crossing route early in the second quarter that resulted in a 41-yard catch and run touchdown for Giants wideout Amba Adebayo. Still, Jackson did enough to turn some heads in the Pats locker room. "We've seen what he's been able to do. He's been playing those fade balls like that all year. When he gets a good jam and runs, he's either there knocking it off or he's picking it off," said safety Duron Harmon. "I mean, it was good to see him have some success Thursday, and play the way he did, because he's a capable player. He's a good football player. The kid can play," McCourty said. "I remember asking him in the middle of training camp, why the hell weren't you drafted?" Jackson is still no guarantee to make the team, as the Pats have plenty of options at corner and more will likely present themselves as teams start to cut players. But after finishing the preseason with a bang, it's going to be hard for Belichick and the front office to justify cutting Jackson loose. Pats notes the Patriots traded safety Jordan Richards to the Falcons in exchange for a 2020 conditional 7th-round draft pick. Richards, a second-round selection in 2015, was entering the final year of his rookie contract. Although he emerged as a standout special teams player, Richards never developed into a viable safety. Richards saw extensive playing time in Super Bowl 52 and was frequently exploited by the Eagles. He was used primarily as a free safety this summer. The Patriots announced the release of 5 players: wide receiver Devin Lucien, running back Khalfani Muhammad, defensive tackle Frank Herron, wide receiver Paul Turner and cornerback Ryan Lewis. The team is also releasing offensive lineman Jason King, according to a source. This brings the Patriots roster to 82. They'll need to cut 29 players by 4 p.m. today to reach the 53-man limit.